save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing. Man. Hey, I'm back. I'm back with another episode of hit subscribe so you can watch this mess, which is my life. Yes, what I do on this channel, okay, people, is I order things. I unbox things. I tell you how to get things on a budget. I help you to find the things that you want to get without having to pay the crazy flipper prices. Okay, that's what I do on this channel. I order things and I buy things and I talk about them and I tell you little life stories. And I'll tell you today was a rough one, my friends. Rough one. I am a man who does not urinate or defecate out in public. Okay, I don't do that. That's not my thing. Okay, I have a problem with going to the bathroom in public places. Okay, I'm sure there's some kind of phobia about it. I'm sure there's something that, listen, on top of the 101 different phobias and problems I have going on in my life, yes, going to the bathroom in public places is a problem for me. So when I go to work, okay, I work for 7-8 hours, whatever it is, and I go home for lunch and I go to the bathroom. And it's a routine, okay? I don't drink much during the day. That's probably why I have kidney stones all the time, but I don't drink much during the day. And then I come home for lunch and I go to the bathroom and I do whatever I need to go do at bathroom time. Yes, that's why my lunch is my bathroom time. It's time for me to go home. I usually go drop a deuce or I urinate, and then I sit down in front of the TV and I watch some like Pawn Stars, or I watch some hardcore pawn. Yeah, it's people flipping things, selling things. Like I like to see how scumbaggish people are. How can they take somebody for something that I know is worth a certain amount of money, but then I know they're gonna flip it for 2-3 times more than what they're gonna get for it. It's my thing. It's my little niche in life. Okay, of watching people to see how terrible they are. Now, so today I'm at work and I'm running through a few dilemmas. Number one, the new people that I work for, they don't really know me that well. They do not know these little quirky OCD bipolar problems that I got going on in my life, anxiety issues that I have. They don't know what goes on in this head, and that's probably a good thing, because it's probably good that not too many people know what's going on in my head. But I tell you guys everything, which I think is you are my outlet. You are my free therapy. Yes, free. It's absolutely free. Okay, it doesn't cost anything for you to listen to me rant and rave and talk about crazy stuff, but it's absolutely free for me to talk to you. And I got at least 1,180 people fluctuating 79, 80, 80, 81, 82, going back and forth, listening to me on every Tuesday, Friday and Saturday, and whenever something exciting happens in my life, like today. Yeah, so I get told that, okay, can you skip lunch today? Can you stay here because we have a problem downstairs? Can you skip lunch? Okay, yeah, anything that I can do to help people out. Now, I am battling this thing lately about being now I got packages. Okay, I got this is actually Amazon pickups today. Amazon pickups today. I got some Amazon stuff. Is it two Amazons? Three Amazons. Three Amazons. Okay, 3 Amazon pickups. Okay. So I'm gonna unwrap those in a few seconds, and we'll talk about why I ordered them, and how I got them, and what the situation is with that. But anyway, so I'm asked, can you work through lunch? Can you serve the lunch to the children, whatever? And all that's going through my mind is like, man, my eyes are floating. I gotta go to the bathroom. Okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm here for another like 4 hours after this. If I don't go home and go to the bathroom, I'm gonna have a problem. Okay, so I've been battling lately. I've been battling a lot lately with what they call being a people pleaser. Okay, now I used to go to a Christian church for many years. And my pastor used to say all the time, don't be a people pleaser. And I took that literally. Like you shouldn't spend your life trying to please people. And because what would you think? Don't be a people pleaser. I mean, yeah, don't spend your life trying to please people. Because what he used to say is, like, you're never gonna please man, you're never gonna make anybody happy. You could never make anybody truly happy. They're always gonna find something to pick at, or something to be angry about, or something to make them upset about, whatever. And for years, I grabbed onto that saying, "Don't be a people pleaser." And then things have been popping up lately where it's like I very much listen. I work Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays and Sundays, those are my days. Those are my personal days to spend with the wife. She works every other Saturday, so I hardly ever get to see her. She comes home at like 7, 8 o'clock at night. I'm usually exhausted by that time. I hardly get to see her. But I'm working with a lot of young people. I'm working with a lot of 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 20 years old, 21, 22, 23, young people that don't have any they don't get tired. They don't get tired, and they I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. I do not drink. I do not touch alcohol. I'm not a drinker. No, I haven't been a drinker since I never made it into that strip club back in 1997-ish, 6-ish, or whatever. Yeah, I haven't had a drink since then, pretty much. And they have gatherings, and I'm not talking about the gathering of the juggalos. It's the gathering of the people that work together. Now, my wife has these same kind of gatherings, and I hate going to those too. I don't like to go to those because, once again, it's drinking and partying, everybody having a good time and everything. And I feel like the odd duck in the corner, just sitting there watching everybody having a good time, and I'm like, I can think of 2 billion other places I'd rather be than where I am right now. So I started doing a little research on this people pleasing thing. I'm like, well, supposedly it's supposed to be a sin. It's supposed to be a sin to be a people pleaser. And I'm like, why is that a thing? Why is that a law or a rule that I should not want to keep people happy? I shouldn't want to make people happy. Well, this is the thing. You ready? You ready for this? You ready? Now you're gonna remember this for the rest of your life. Because it hit me like a ton of bricks the other day when I heard it. Okay, and I heard it, and I brought the wife in the bedroom, and I'm like, hey, listen to this. Listen to what this lady said, and my wife fell asleep. So she's not gonna learn nothing. She's not gonna learn nothing. I'm just gonna keep learning and learning and learning, and I'm gonna keep battling, and nobody ever gonna understand me. So I'm sitting there, and what she said was, this lady, is that the problem is with people pleasers is, if my cup is empty. Okay, my cup, my personal cup of life is empty. How can I fill somebody else's cup with something to have them supposedly overflow? So biblically or whatever, you're supposed to fill somebody's cup so it overflows with happiness and joy and whatever. Meanwhile, my cup is empty. So if I'm pouring empty into a cup that's empty, what you're gonna get is empty. You're not gonna get any full cup. You're gonna get nothing. And what this lady said, until you fill your cup with your joy, you put everybody else on the back burner and you say, listen, you know what? You have your good time, but what's going to make me happy right now is to stay home. What's going to make me happy right now is to go out with my wife. What's going to make me happy right now is to go, let's say, go for a walk along the beach with the wife and just talk about something, or go out to eat, or go see a movie or something, or just spend some quality time by ourselves. Maybe just sitting on the couch watching, I don't know, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So I don't know what, okay? That's going to fill my cup. And once I start to feel good about myself, I can start making other people feel good. I can make other people feel good about themselves. Okay? Because it truly is a goal of mine to make people happy, especially children. I work with children every day. I see them sad. I see them going through things. They're struggling with different things, struggling with their families, struggling with their fathers and mothers. There's issues, court battles, and people getting hurt, and it's a sad thing, and I'm very empathetic to their feelings. I take it all in, and I'm like, I wish I could take it away from you. I wish I could take every pain and every suffering and every tear and everything that you're going through right now, because you're 3 to 5 years old and you don't deserve to go through that, because I went through that stuff. I went through that stuff when I went on, so I found this texting channel. And it's a texting number, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm gonna put over here in case you need to talk to somebody. In case you ever need to talk to somebody, because for the longest time I'm sending out messages. I'm like, I need to talk to somebody, and I don't want to go back to counseling because they don't care. They want my $20, they want my hours time, and then they want to throw me the hell out, and they don't even remember who I am 2 years later. I run into the same person, the psychiatrist that I poured my guts out to for 5 years. I run into the same person, and I'm like, hi, how you doing? I'm all excited to see them again, and they're like, do I know you? I'm like, wow, yeah, I was that person sitting on the chair and I was pouring their guts out to you for like 5 years and told you my whole life story and told you everything I was going through, and you can't even remember who the hell I am. Yeah, I'm that guy. Oh, yes, I'm Mr. $20 co-payment. That's what I am. I'm Mr. Please pay me $20. See you next Saturday. Co-payment guy. That's who I am. And that's terrible. So I found this texting number, and they don't really know you don't know them, and they don't know you, and you send them a message, and all you have to say is hello, and they're like, oh, we're syncing you, we're linking you up with a person to talk to, a real person to talk to, and you can pretty much tell them anything. So the odd thing is that when I went to go see a real psychiatrist and psychologist and therapist for years and years and years, I would lie. I would literally lie to them. Why? Because I didn't want to get locked up. You know, you gotta watch what you're saying to people. You gotta watch, especially the psychiatrists and the psychologists and the doctors. That you gotta watch what you're saying to people, because what you're really thinking in your head, and you tell them what you're really thinking, and then right away they're like, they want to lock you up. They want to bring you someplace. They want to take you away or whatever. Listen, I can't be the only one on this planet that has bad thoughts. Can't be. Can't be. I don't care what my wife's like. You know, you're so negative a lot. You're so negative a lot. Listen, dudes and dudettes, okay, juggalos and juggalettes, and all you people out there listening to this thing. You know, I remember being approximately 8 years old. Well, now this was back in the 80s, 70s, late 70s, early 80s, when parents just let their kids wander the neighborhoods. You could just go out and just do whatever the heck you wanted, hang around with your friends, go just stay at school's done. You stay at the school and you play in the schoolyard for another 2 hours. Nobody cared. Your parents didn't care. Nobody, the neighbors didn't care. Nobody cared. You just be home before the street lights come on. That was it. Just be home. We don't care what the hell you're doing. We don't care where you're going. Just be home before the street lights come on. Come on. Yeah. And I remember being in the schoolyard, and I'll never forget this day. You know, I must have been. I was in kindergarten. Actually, yeah, I was in kindergarten, so I would have been approximately. I started young, so I started at 4 when I should have started at 5. So I was probably like 5 years old, 6 years old, let's say. So kindergarten, and maybe the end of kindergarten, maybe into the 6 years old. And I remember hanging out in the schoolyard all by myself, and I had a ball, and I'm just bouncing the ball by myself. No kids around, no parents. Everybody's gone. All the parents left. The buses all left. Kids were all gone, and I'm just by myself. And then all of a sudden, these 2 little girls showed up. And they were in my school, they were in my class and everything, and they're like, hey, can we play with you? I'm like, yeah. And I remember being so happy, so full, so excited to finally have somebody to talk to, somebody to play with, somebody to have fun with. And we stayed there. We played ball, and I was being a goof like I normally am. I'm doing that. My mama told me if I was goody that I would buy you a rubber dolly. I was doing like that, and they were laughing because I'm a guy, and I'm singing girls songs because I knew these girls songs. I don't know how. Don't ask me how I knew. Okay, don't judge. Okay, but I knew, and I was making them laugh, and we're playing ball together, and we're playing, and and then all of a sudden, the mother sticks her head out the door. She's like, you guys gotta come in. You guys gotta come in. And they left. And at like 6 years old, man, I remember walking around that schoolyard, just kicking the leaves. It was around fall time or whatever. And I was kicking the leaves, and I was singing the Beatles song Yesterday in my head. And I'm like, yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. And I'm singing the song. And now that I reflect on it, okay, I want you all to think about this for a second. I'm like 6 years old. Why am I pondering on yesterday and being depressed at 6 years old? It just seems to be that my whole life has been nothing but depression. Okay, I've gone through this thing for years and years, and it ain't getting any better. So I'm sitting there, and I'm going through this whole thing, and eventually I just walked home, and that was the end of my day. But I've been calling this number all the time. You know, I've been calling it a lot, messaging, texting, or whatever, a lot lately, because it's just been overly depressed lately. Been a lot of depression lately, and I feel like what's the proper wording here? Like my life has ended. It's like it's done. It's like my kids are all going out. They're all doing whatever the hell they want to go do, and they're all having a great old time and everything. And it's like, okay, well, mom and dad, you know, you put in your time, but it's time to put in some more time. You know what I mean? It's like I got a granddaughter. It's like, okay, well, you want to babysit her? Okay, oh yeah, well, so I work all week taking care of kids, and then we're gonna babysit the granddaughter again on the weekend. You know, and then it's like, when do we get time to be together? You know, I'm not getting any younger. You know, and I'm pretty sure that, life expectancy maybe around 70, 80 years old nowadays, with maybe, big guy like me, maybe less. So I'm figuring, what I got, like maybe 20 more years? And when am I gonna when is my fun gonna happen? When's the fun gonna happen? Okay, because everybody else be having fun, and I'm not having any fun. I'm on the therapy hotlines, and I'm talking to them, and it's funny because I'm on there today. It's actually during nap time. Kids nap time, and all the kids are laying down during nap time, and I decided to start texting the suicide hotline or help hotline or whatever the heck it is there, and just so I could talk to somebody. And they're going back and forth, and they build you up. They give you all the stuff. You're so strong to reach out. You know, you're so you know it doesn't. Listen, you don't have to be that strong to reach out to somebody that you don't know. But I'll tell you, to be perfectly honest with you, I tell everybody everything anyway. So there's no secrets in what I have to say. And of course, after you start talking to them for a while, they want to make sure that you're not going to hurt yourself. So that becomes a question. You know, do you feel suicidal? Do you have suicidal thoughts? Do you think suicidal thoughts, whatever? And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, well, I mean, I don't think there's anybody that's never had a suicidal thought. So is this a trick question? Are you trying to trick question me, okay? Whether or not I'd act out on it, the answer would be no. But this is a trick question. This is a question my psychiatrist has been asking me for years, and psychologist has been asking for years, and I could not give them a straight answer because I'm like, you know what? If I tell them, then they're gonna be like, oh, well, you know, you got problems. No, I think everybody has bad thoughts at one point in their life. I think everybody struggles and wonders what life would be like in different places or different things, and you just start thinking, okay? And you start thinking, your brain just starts going. So I'm at nap time, and I'm talking to this person. I'm going back and forth. And his name was Matthew, by the way. He's like, hello, my name is Matthew, and I'm like, hello, Matthew. Usually I get a girl, I get a Stephanie or a Sydney or a Sophie or whatever, but today I got a Matthew. So I'm like, hello, fella, how you doing? Nice to talk to a male, okay? And I'm like, just so you understand, I'm a male preschool teacher. I take care of 9 to 10, 2.9 to 5-year-olds a day. Then I come home and take care of my 18-year-old to 26-year-old children in the afternoon. I say, and I'm burnt out and tired. Okay, I'm burnt out and tired. I'm like, the house is a mess, and I can't get the house clean. I can't get no help, and all I keep doing is getting bashed after bash after bash every single day. It's not fun anymore. Okay, and he's like, once again, it's like, this is very strong of you to come out here and say this to me. It's very it takes a lot for you to come out here and say this to me. I'm like, no, it doesn't really, because if this message goes bad, I can just sign off and say goodbye, and then you're gone, and that's it. So I went out for a while, you know, and then it was just a rough day because, hey, listen, we got close to the end of the day, and like the kids were like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And they're looking at me, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not okay, because I gotta go to the bathroom. Listen, I haven't been to the bathroom all day long. I've been chasing you guys around all day long. I'm afraid I'm gonna bend over and shat myself. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. So I literally just a few minutes ago, I came before I started recording, because I knew I was gonna record today. I came flying through the door. I'm grabbing packages out of what I got over here. I'm grabbing packages off the porch, grabbing them out of the bin, and I'm running in the house, and I'm trying to run into the bathroom, and then I'm like, and then we got the cat in the bathroom. The cat's in the bathroom. I kick that thing out of the way so I can get out of it, because for some reason it wants to get away from me. I gotta go to the bathroom. Get the hell out of my way, okay? Before I urinate on your head. Get out of my face. And then it gets out of the way. And then next thing, I'm exploding here and blowing up. Hey, listen, what a mess. What a stinky old. Matter of fact, I was in the car, and I thought I shot myself in the car. Okay, I was like, I couldn't wait. I get in the car. I'm like, oh, what was that? What's going on there? And I'm like, oh man, rotten eggs. I must be getting sick. Something's going on. I'm infected. Okay, call the people, the producers of The Walking Dead, because I got the sequel to The Walking Dead, because I'm infected. I got an infection going on here, and I might not make it out of here alive. But with that said, my friends, thank you so much for hanging in there. Let's get these Amazon packages opened up here, and we'll talk about what's going on. This is a thin Amazon package. Thin. One title in here, I can feel it, and it's a copy of don't laugh and don't judge on this one right here. This is unreleased tracks, new remixes, and more. New Kids on the Block, The Block Revisited. Yes. Don't listen. My throat's messed up. Okay, I've been like coughing and choking all day long. Don't you be you, right? That you. Yeah. Don't be judging the New Kids on the Block, because I know you were listening to it too. Okay? You used to listen to it too. So just shut up. Shut up. Okay. Mm. That was like a combination of phlegm and whatever. Yeah, this is a remix thing. My eyes are watering. I'm all messed up. Yeah, no idea. Okay, I got it because I own every other album by them. Okay, my wife's a big fan. I've seen them twice. Twice. She's seen them 3 times, like that, maybe 4. Hey, listen. We all got our little secrets. We all got our little things. Okay, that's what we got going on there. And then we have here is a copy of on 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray, and digital American Graffiti, released for the first time on 4K. Now I could care less about the 4K. I bought this specifically for the Blu-ray because I do not have American Graffiti on Blu-ray. I don't believe. I'm not sure. You know, I'm up in the air about that. Wow. Yeah, don't know. Yeah, I'm confused because it should be over there. I don't see it. Could be on the second level. Can't see a second level from here. So I figured why they just released this thing. It's the 50th anniversary. It's got some making of American Graffiti, screen tests, featurette commentary, directors George Lucas, and theatrical trailers. And I figured I had to grab it. I had to. It's a must for any Blu-ray 4K media collector. You gotta have American Graffiti. You gotta have Animal House. You gotta have those type of movies in your collection. All right, last package from Amazon, and it is two CDs of the 2023 cuts. Let me make sure it's on here first. Wait a minute. Yep, 2023 cuts of the Beatles' Blue Album. Wow, that was messed up. Blue Album and the Red Album. I own these already on when they were first released on CD in those big, thick cases. Then they re-released them again. Wow, my throat is jacked. And these second cases. And then they just released these again because they just put the new song Now and Then on there, which is on this Blue Album there, which is their new song. Yeah, that's right. The Beatles came out with a new song. And supposedly there's extra tracks on this thing. Let me see if my eyes can let me read this thing. The Beatles classic compilation, now expanded with 12 extra tracks and featuring many new mixes. 2 CDs featuring 38 tracks on the red one. And we have the Beatles classic compilation, new expanded with 9 extra tracks, including the new single Now and Then, 2 CDs featuring 37 tracks. Now this has the Now and Then song on it, but I did buy the Now and Then single, which is going to be released on CD, I think in like 2 weeks or whatever. For some reason they released these things first, and they threw this new song on these things, so I was like, I gotta get this, because now they're remixed, remastered. Every time they release a new Beatles something, I gotta buy it. So I got Beatles galore. So like I said, this is like I want to say this is like either my 3rd or 4th time I own these compilation albums. But this one has extra tracks. They have extra tracks, and of course they're remixed and remastered and sound 100 times better than the last time they say it came out. Even though they said the last time they came out that these were the best that they could possibly do. It's funny because when CDs first came out, it was, this totally blows away cassette tapes. This is the best that we possibly can do. And then they went one step up and they're like, we're going to remaster stuff. So then I'm pretty sure Led Zeppelin was the one that started all that remastering things, because they had like 50 different remastered CD. If you remember correctly, back in the day on TV, they used to have actually a commercial for a Led Zeppelin remastered album. And it was like, I think it was like the first time they ever remastered anything. And Led Zeppelin was like a big thing. They had the commercial, and it was like remastered for the first time. Led Zeppelin, and you get to hear Stairway to Heaven remastered for the first time. And it's like, so yeah, they just gonna keep this is not gonna be the last time we're gonna see these 2 albums remastered again. And every time they remaster them, they're gonna tell you that it's the best sound quality you're ever gonna hear in your entire life. Lies, okay? People know why life is still difficult, because people lie, okay? People just lie and lie and lie. Now I'm not gonna say that these ain't gonna sound great, and I'm not gonna say that the 4K isn't gonna be beautiful on this thing, and I'm not gonna say that the New Kids on the Block ain't gonna remix their stuff again, because they probably are. But people lie to you. A lot of lies in this world. That's the problem. Is we live with too many people lying, and that's why life be sucking. Okay, that's why my cup is to be empty. Okay, and I can't fill it the cup from an empty cup, because my cup be filled with lies. It's all filled with lies. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Please hit that like button, subscribe button. I need to take some cough drops or something. Something's going on. I'm losing my voice. With that said, my friends, I will see you later.
You should have saved me some.